Welcome to another edition of Take 5 in a little unusual spot with some unusual lighting, but maybe it'll make a point. I got one verse today, so I don't know if it's going to go 5 minutes or not, but it's a good verse, alright? It is John chapter 8, verse 12. Again, Jesus spoke to them, saying, I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will not walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. Alright? Now, as you can see behind me, we got light. Light's a good thing. Your picture today is a little darker than usual. We need light to show us the way. Jesus says He is the light of the world. In other words, He's the way the world should walk. He's the one that shows you how to live, how you should walk, where things should be in life, where your priorities should be, where your stuff should be, where your family should be. Lights everything up. Also, shows you the darkness in your own life. Shows you the things you've got to change. You know, things become more clear when there's light. Well, Jesus does that for you. And He says, whoever follows me will not walk in darkness. So, He's the light of the world, but you got to follow Him to take advantage of that light. You know, I got a light behind me, but I could go to parts of this apartment where there's no light and it'd be dark. I got to go where the light is, and I got to go where the light goes. You know, if you're driving a car, it's got headlights on it, right? You know, you're going ahead. They don't put headlights on the side, they put it straight ahead because that's where you're going. You want to be able to see where you're going. Well, if you want to go where Jesus goes, you got to follow Him. And if you want to know where He's going, you got to follow Him. And He will show you how to get where you're going. Now, He went to heaven, and you want to get there, right? So you got to follow Him to get there. But not only that, He showed you how to live. He showed you how to treat other people. He showed you how to worship the Father. Jesus will be your light, but you've got to follow Him, which means you've got to read His Word and look at His life and do what He said. He says you won't walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. So stop walking in darkness. Stop trying to figure things out for yourself with no light. You ever look for something and you didn't have a flashlight, and there was, you know, like when there's no electricity or something, it's just really hard to find things. It's hard to figure out what you're doing, and you tend to get hurt. So don't do that. Follow Jesus. You won't get hurt. I mean, you may suffer some persecution and that kind of hurt, but you won't ultimately get hurt. You'll be a lot safer. You'll be a lot happier, and it'll go well for you. Alright? Told you I had one verse. That's enough, because He's going to transition here, and He's going to have to deal with these guys, the Pharisees, again. And I really just wanted to deal with that one verse today, because it's a really encouraging scripture for me, and I hope it is for you. But come back tomorrow. You've got to deal with those wascally wabbits, the Pharisees, on the next edition of Take 5.